Sweet Baby Inc. is one of the worst companies to ever exist. A company that single-handedly is destroying the video game industry. A company that doesn't prioritize entertainment. Instead, they prioritize virtual singling, representation, and diversity. Pretty much anything that doesn't make a game fun, and video games are suffering because of it. Look at the latest disaster with Sweet Baby Inc. produced. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. This game is a utter failure in every way, shape, and form. This game had fewer players at launch than Marvel's Avengers. Like, do you know how bad that is? That is absolutely abysmal. Sweet Baby Inc. caused Rocksteady, the company behind the Suicide Squad game, to lose millions upon millions of dollars thanks to their terrible story Sweet Baby Inc. helped with.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich what?
An idiot sandwich, Chef Ramsay.
And they worked with plenty of other games as well. Spider-Man 2 is another great example of this. Spidey getting beat in his own game relentlessly. Uglify to MJ. Terrible woke side quest. And Peter Parker getting sidelined in his own franchise. I'm just saying, none of this terrible stuff was present in the first Insomniac Spider-Man game. But ever since Sweet Baby Inc. came to Spider-Man, this is what we're left with. Absolute slop.
I am Johnny Massacre and welcome to my world. Tonight's news. It is fast becoming apparent that Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 5 is not just woke, but it might actually qualify as the wokest game of all time.
You ain't lying.
How does it feel to have lived long enough to see all of your favorite franchises go down in flames?
Feels great.
And pretty much all the other projects they worked on all include sensitivity reading. Basically, this means there's no offensive jokes or stereotypes to be found in those games. Pretty much not making it funny in the slightest. It's just family-friendly, safe baby humor, which is the worst kind in my opinion. Cancel culture has already killed comedy, and now this stuff is in our video games as well. There is no escaping this, unfortunately.
Don't ooh at that joke. It's just a joke, man. I would have never kneeled on George Floyd's neck. I would have shot that nigga. And that was hanging us looking.
Know about George Floyd before you get your ass up there. You really should know to be funny, don't you know that?
It's called comedy. Nigga. You offended too, baby, with the braids? You offended too? God damn.
Now, all of these things started happening ever since 2015, when gay marriage was legalized in the United States. With that huge victory the left got, now they can spread their ideas pretty much anywhere at this point. This is when Black Lives Matter, #MeToo, and climate change activism movements started to trend and spread throughout social media. This would be impossible for entertainment companies to avoid, so since it was a trendy thing at the time, and it still is, entertainment companies picked up on their ideas and started putting them in their products. That's why entertainment doesn't feel the same as it was back in the day, because now everything's about spreading a message rather than delivering on solid entertainment.
I need you to fix his suit.
The suit is literal perfection.
It will be. When it fits a woman.
You serious?
So yeah, pretty much everything after 2016 just fell off in quality, because it seems like every piece of work that comes out nowadays just has to have some message in it that just turns off the core fan base. But yeah, those were the very light origins of wokeism in entertainment. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled program with Sweet Baby Inc. So it seems to be a running trend that Sweet Baby Inc. kills or diminishes everything it touches. It always seems like there's some controversy with every major game they work on. It's probably because they keep adding things into video games that don't make them fun, like race swapping characters, sidelining the main character for their side character, shoving woke messages down our throats. These things do not make a game fun. It does nothing except divide us as players, because most of us don't care about these things. We just want to play a fun video game. Only soy drinking, dyed hair, troll looking, progressive weirdos only care about these things that don't make a game fun. And unfortunately, companies will bend the knee to these people. Meanwhile, they lose millions of dollars in investments and their company name gets dragged through the mud.
So here we go. I'm about to make myself retarded.
And even though one of their core mission statements is to make more engaging and fun video games, that couldn't be further from the truth. All these people want to do is push their agendas and messages down our throats. That is the sole reason why this company exists, to lecture us on what we should and shouldn't like. What an absolute joke. Most people don't like being lectured at, and on top of that, lecturing rarely works in the first place. So these people are doing nothing except ruining our games by putting their agendas all over it for most people to reject it in the first place.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
This is just sad, but we need to understand the root of this plague, and I think I know what it is. One of the reasons why companies all of a sudden are becoming woke and progressive is because of companies like BlackRock that will buy the company's shares if the company meets their environmental, social, and governance goals, aka ESG. Pretty much, if they become woke enough, they will get money from large companies like BlackRock. That's why companies hire businesses like Sweet Baby Inc. so they can wokeify their products to get a quick paycheck from their daddy, BlackRock.
Come on, who's your daddy?
You are. But that practice will cost them in the long run, because it's just not worth it to alienate your fan base, because they are the ones who will give you the most amount of money. The whole buying of shares from one large company isn't sustainable, but if you have a loyal fan base, they will keep buying your products constantly, meaning more money.
He ain't lying.
And another thing I have to bring up is that these people at Sweet Baby Inc. claim to be all righteous and virtuous, but in reality, they're just as bad as everyone else. Like, look at the people Sweet Baby Inc. hired. This person goes by Lego Butts on Twitter, and they're very corrupt. Practically a goddamn supervillain at this point. And if I really wanted to, I could go over the whole backstory of Lego Butts. However, if I did that, this video would be longer than I want it to be. So let's just stick with the tweets Lego Butts has said so far. Check this shit out. Just had a nightmare I was a white male gamer. Wow. Typically, when people have nightmares, it's about them getting killed or being chased by a monster. However, Lego Butts is so damn bothered by white skin, they have nightmares about it? Are you serious? Let's continue. I usually get grossed out when straight right rich people kiss, but even I think those two are pretty cute. Again, with Lego Butts, if you're a white person that does literally anything like play video games or kiss one another, they have a goddamn problem with it. But, you know, that's not the worst one Lego Butts has said so far. Check this one out.
I just had a thought about trying this again with a photo of a young white person about to be ripped open, but I'm betting folks would immediately flag it as traumatic, and I'm guessing the image would be taken down before responses accumulated.
Hey, yo, what the
Like, yo, what the hell was that treat, man? That shit was off the walls. These people at Sweet Baby Inc. are blatantly racist against white people. Like, what happened? I thought you guys at Sweet Baby Inc. were a bunch of live, love, and laugh type people. But reality, you're just as racist as everyone else, huh? This is truly pathetic. What an absolute disgrace of a company.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay? Look at what's happening.
Now, hopefully with the recent disaster of the Suicide Squad game and the people on Steam and Twitter standing up against Sweet Baby Inc., companies will think twice about hiring these people because they do nothing good for the gaming industry except make it worse for all of us. At the end of the day, we just want to play fun video games. That's why the game Helldivers 2 is so successful. It's a fun video game, doesn't cost a whole lot of money, and it doesn't have a lick of ESG crap in it. And oh look, what a surprise, people actually love the game. It's almost like if you prioritize entertainment in your product, it will most likely be fun and people actually buy your shit. But what do I know? I'm just some ghoul, and I'll catch you skellies in the next one.
You should subscribe now.